Welcome everyone. Josh Sorensen here from Alchemical University. And in today's training video, we're going to cover how to connect to your higher self and receive yes and no answers to any question. Now, before we dive into the technique itself, let's answer the question, what is the higher self? So, we exist within a 15th dimensional time matrix. And each one of us has 15 chakras. And each chakra is a dimensional level of consciousness that corresponds to a dimensional level of the universe. So most people are aware that we have 7 chakras that run throughout the body. But in addition to those 7 embodied chakras, we also have 8 what are known as form-holding or morphogenetic chakras. So when the universe subdivides itself and spirals down, it does so in dimensional downsteps. So if you look at the visual illustration on the screen here, you can see that there's 5 harmonic universes within our 15th dimensional time matrix, and each harmonic universe has 3 different dimensional levels within it. So here's a visual illustration showing our 15th dimensional anatomy. So let's take a look at how this breaks down. So harmonic universe 1 of the universal time matrix corresponds with our first 3 chakras, which we refer to as our incarnate self-identity. And then moving beyond that, we have harmonic universe 2, which corresponds with our chakras 4, 5, and 6, referred to as our soul identity. And then we have in harmonic universe 3, corresponding to our oversoul identity, found in dimensional levels of consciousness and chakras 7, 8, and 9. And then we have our Christos avatar self, which corresponds with harmonic universe 4. And these levels of consciousness are located in chakras 10, 11, and 12. And then finally our Rishi self-identity, corresponding with harmonic universe 5, located in chakras 13, 14, and 15. So anything beyond chakras 1, 2, and 3 is what we refer to as our higher self. And the reason for this is because Earth and humanity has been subject to genetic manipulation and energetic distortions placed on the Earth's grids, which has basically phase-locked us into the first 3 dimensional levels of consciousness. And this is obvious if you look out at the world, the political realm, the way the systems are set up. It's obvious that we're operating from the first 3 chakras. If you have a basic understanding of what the chakras, how the chakras work and what they represent. If you don't, then just do a quick Google search and do a little research on the chakras and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So chakras 4 through 15 is what we refer to as our higher self. So how do we connect with this aspect of ourselves? Let's get into that. So in Reiki Level 2, we learn that the hands have a neurological hookup to the higher self. And this is because in addition to the 7 embodied chakras that we have and the 8 form-holding or morphogenetic chakras, we also have minor or lesser sub-chakras that run throughout our bioenergetic system. So we have chakras that are located in the hands as well. So the left hand has a magnetic chakra that can be used for receiving information from our higher self. And the right hand has an electrical chakra, which can be used for sending information and energy. So for this technique, we'll be primarily just focused on using our left hand to receive information from our higher self. So what I'd like you to do now is find a quiet place where you're not going to be disturbed, that has an armchair, where you can sit down and rest your forearm on the arm of the chair with your fingers pointing away from you and your palm of your hand facing towards the floor. So if you're not in a place like this already, then just go ahead and pause the video and find a place where you can do this. All right, so once you've got this and you're in this position, Take some deep breaths. Calm your inner rhythm down. Close your eyes and say, connecting to my higher self. And then pay close attention to what you feel in your hand. So at this point, you should start to feel some tingling in the fingertips. And this is an indication that you're connected to your higher self. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to ask a question that you already know the answer to. Like, is my name Josh? Is my shirt blue? And then pay attention to what you feel in your left hand. Now, when you receive a yes from your higher self, what the sensation feels like is energy moving from the palm of your hand and towards your fingertips, like shown in the picture here. And so just spend a little time asking yes questions and notice what you feel in your hand there. Now, we're going to repeat the process here, but instead of asking a yes, you're going to go ahead and ask a no question from your higher self. And basically, when we ask a no question, the energy feels the exact opposite from when we receive a yes from our higher self. So when we ask a no question, the sensation that you'll feel in your hand is energy moving from your fingertips and towards the palm of your hand. So spend some time practicing this. It does take some practice to become proficient at this, just like anything. It's like working a muscle. And it takes time to develop the neural networks in your brain associated with being able to feel the energy in your hand. But in my opinion, in my experience, the rewards and the benefits are well worth it. I mean, I know people that are using this technique to remote view the outcomes of sporting events, for sports betting, and using it for day trading. It can be used for all kinds of things. But mostly it's invaluable in using it to confirm your intuition about things, whether to engage in a relationship or if somebody's trustworthy. Or you can, use it to confirm things that you've wanted to know your whole life, like, am I a starseed? Am I from a certain star system? Is this person my twin flame? So once you master this technique, you'll be able to make all of your decisions in line with your higher self. So it's really, really invaluable. So please take the time to really learn this. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to leave you with was a powerful way that you can program all levels of your awareness with your intentions using this technique. So I've just gone ahead and done one here as an example, and I'll walk you through. And so focus your attention again back on your left hand. Slow your inner rhythm down. And just feel that tingling sensation in your fingertips. And then say, it is commanded in the name of divine love that I attract and be attracted to the highest and the best frequency, people, places, times, things, and events throughout my entire day. Ta Asia in Tadoe. And then pay attention to what you feel in your hand. So you should feel energy moving from your fingertips towards the palm of your hand. May move quickly, may move slowly, and eventually moving all the way past your wrist. And once energy moves past your wrist, this indicates that you've programmed all 15 levels of your awareness with this intention. Now, if you don't feel anything, that's okay. Just sit with your hand in this posture for a little while, just for a few minutes. And that will give the energy enough time to have moved past your wrist. And so, yeah, if you don't feel anything, that's all right. Just wait a few minutes, and then thank your higher self and go on about your day. And then pay attention to what you notice. throughout your day, if interactions with people don't seem more harmonious, or if you don't feel higher vibrational thoughts or emotions rising up throughout your day. And just attracting good things to yourself in general. So you can do this every day if you like. And, after doing this every day for a few days or a week, you're going to really start to see the results of this showing up in your life. So let's back up for a minute here. You might be thinking, what the heck is a Ta'eja in Tadoe? So Ta'eja in Tadoe is actually a phrase from the ancient, or pre-ancient rather, Anuhazi language. Now, the Anuhazi language was the first externally spoken language throughout our time matrix. So when we weren't communicating telepathically, we spoke this language. Now, Ta'eja in Tadoe means spoken as it is stated, so it is done. And this original language corresponded with our original 12-strand DNA template. This language is also known as the language of light. So using this phrase is a very powerful way to set your intention. So I encourage you to use this anytime you're setting your intention for anything. Just at the end of it, say Ta'eja in Tadoe. All right, my friends, I hope that this information and this technique will benefit you in your life and serve you well. Again, this is Josh Sorensen from Alchemical University, and I will see you in the next training video. Namaste.